my Libras. It's Yin, here to do an October reading. Keep in mind, I consider the zodiac, all of the zodiac energies that we can all access. So use your discretion, your spiritual discretion when it comes to watching any of my readings, okay? It is Libra season. So if you're a Libra, especially Sun, it's supposed to be a good season for y'all. So, and I've been feeling the effects as well. Plus, with Mercury retrograde, child, it's usually it doesn't really have effect to me per se directly, but it definitely has this season. So we'll see how it goes, and let's see how your reading goes, okay? All right, here we go. What's presently going on for Libra? Okay. Got two that fell out, the Magician and the High Priestess. Immediately I'm getting that some of you guys are keeping quiet about what y'all trying to manifest at this time. Something also that you definitely have a spiritual intuition gravitating toward, like it's very easy for you as well. It's probably has a lot to do with your calling as well. Let's see where you guys just came from. All right, y'all. Yeah, again, the Chariot, that's going the right way, your right way. You know, your calling. It's giving very much my calling. Giving very much, I'm going to manifest this by any means because I'm destined to do this. What's crowning your thoughts? Okay, we got the Seven of Wands, which is about being defensive or having the need to defend yourself, sticking up for yourself, standing your ground in something. So it seems like you guys are really prepared to stand up for yourself. Maybe you got some people that probably if you told them what you were trying to manifest here, that they probably wouldn't understand or try to make you reconsider. But clearly you know what's best for yourself. What's crowning? Two of Swords, a decision. So apparently, I'm going to clarify all these cards. We're just doing the general spread right now before I get deep into the detail. But Two of Swords telling me you had to make a choice or you're going to make a choice. Something you have to cut off. Especially if you feeling like this crown energy of, I got to defend myself. There might be somebody you have to cut off or maybe a job in order to do what you need to do. We'll see. Some kind of action that you need to take, but you're in your head about what you want to do here. The environment, Page of Pentacles, really learning how to... So Page of Pentacles is about learning how to be more stable and secure, maybe getting your finances together, a new way of applying your finances. So some of you guys might be financially investing in whatever this is that you're trying to manifest, or really getting your feet in, first time getting your feet in the ground in terms of feeling secure in what you're manifesting here. What's hiding from you guys? What's hiding from Libras at this time? Judgment Day. Okay, a moment of truth of some kind. I'll get more into that as I go on and clarify. Let me move these over. I try to keep these organized, but the Pisces in me could give a damn. Okay, so we got Judgment, the moment of truth. At the bottom of the deck, I have Ace of Swords, so that's finding out some information too. That's what's hiding from you. What's the Strength of Libra at this time? Okay, this could be domestic affairs, something that have to do with your household, holding things down. We'll clarify it as I go, because it can mean a multitude of things, and this is a general reading. If it was specific, I could probably say so. All right, spiritual guidance is the Death card. This is, to me, going ahead with the Two of Swords. Something has to end, or if you will, die off in order for you to continue. What's the spiritual advice? Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going from the Page to the Queen. Really focusing on, it's either money and investing what you're, the direction you're going toward, and what you're manifesting, what you chose to manifest. Or becoming a leader in that with the Queen, I'm seeing too. It's like giving birth. It's giving birth, even though the Empress didn't come out yet. And I got the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, which spiritual advice telling me don't give up hope. It's giving, you know, with the Magician and the High Priestess, I see them alone often. The High Priestess is one who's very silent and can be very used to solitude, versus the Magician is all about, you know, standing your ground as your one person, knowing what you want to do and not backing down. what's hiding from you, I think with the Judgment card, is a moment of truth that's going to really determine, especially be confirmation to you, whether or not you are meant to do this, which you already know within. But I feel like there's going to be some kind of confirmation. You know how they say, as above, so below. I feel like what's within is going to reflect without in that Judgment, but we'll see. And the Wheel of Fortune stayed at the bottom of the deck, so that's looking good. Let's clarify it. I really want to clarify the Magician. See what entails this manifestation here. Okay, 5 of Swords. So this is something you've been in your head about and really hard about when it comes to you for a long time. Or it could possibly be you've been really, whatever this is, let's say, for example, it's something that you want to do, right? I don't know. Everybody wants to run a business nowadays or do something along those lines. It could be a reflection of that, like overthinking things, and now you're like, screw it. I'm just going to manifest into it. Let's see the High Priestess. Okay, 2 of Swords. And okay, so if you are feeling like you need to cut someone off or cut something off, you intuitively already know. You might have done it already. For a lot of you Libras, y'all might have done it already. Y'all the scale. So y'all know what makes y'all feel balanced and imbalanced. So it could be just cutting people off. It's not even feeling very like, even with the 7 of Wands here, it's not feeling that hostile to me. It's feeling just like I have to do what I have to do. I can't go here. I can't hang out with these people. I can't invest my time in this certain job because I want to do this. 7 of Wands. Okay, with the Moon card, this is hiding and secrets. Again, this kind of correlates to what I was saying earlier, that you have to keep your manifestations a secret at this time. Again, I feel like a lot of what this reading is about to be is me confirming what y'all already know. So if you needed a confirmation, this is it. Don't tell your business. Also with the 7 of Wands that's hiding behind that moon there, I feel like there are some people that are against you, or they are energetically against what you're trying to manifest, whether they intentionally mean it or not. You don't realize that it's not going to be beneficial to you. Like their words might help you, but they really put you in this 5 of Sword energy. What they got to cut off here? The 7 of Swords is the challenge. The Tower. Yeah, something has to come down. Some of y'all might definitely have to move, because the Tower is what it sounds like a building to me of some kind. Okay, so what I'm getting is that once you guys make this decision and start manifesting toward the direction of your calling, everything is finna change. Everything. Nothing is going to be what it once was, because it has to be a clean slate. You know, when people build buildings on top of stuff, there needs to, you got to demo all that old building, all that rickety shit. You need a whole new foundation, like rip it out. It's giving very field. I got to start from scratch. And I got to do it alone, because anybody who even has an opinion or an idea, they're not doing it like I am. They don't think like how I think. They don't, and anything that they say, whether it's well-intentioned or not, puts me in this place. It makes me overthink. So I got to I'm not saying cut everybody off. I'm just saying know what that path is. Let me clarify the Chariot here. It's Cancer energy as well. The Cancer and the Justice. Here's your card. There's that Libra card, Justice. Something to balance the scale. Something that's going to really balance you out. Again, that's the confirmation where it's like, I know what I know. I know myself now. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. A lot of y'all are feeling that intuitively. However, I don't think your environment is supporting that right now, especially people in your environment. And that's why I think within the Page of Pentacles that's in the environment right now, it's kind of starting from scratch when it comes to feeling more stable and secure where your feet are on the ground. If you don't feel secure on the ground you're standing on, it's time to move to new ground or clear that ground out. Let's clarify that Page of Pentacles, though. Okay, 8 of Wands. So I swear I feel like some of y'all just moved or are about to move, or feeling the intuition to move, but I feel like it might be causing a lot of this as well, because it's like, it's not even realistic to move right now because of the state of the world, and what if my finances can't handle it? I feel like y'all gonna figure out a way once you're able to accept. Not figure out, y'all already figured it out. Once you're able to fully accept, regardless of anybody's words or actions contradicting that, you're going to be able to accept that you need this in order to be balanced within. It has to happen. It's your destiny. It's the right way to go. You see how the Chariot here, she using a wand to manifest the dark side and the light sides of her. The dark being the potential and the light being the very thing you manifest. It's the same one that the Magician's holding here. You see that? All right, let's see Judgment here. What's hiding from you with this moment of truth? Okay, I had 2 cards fall out on me. Give me a second. Oh boy. I got the Emperor and the 8 of Pentacles. So the Emperor is the king of all kings. He is a leader. It could be Aries energy or Taurus energy. But with this, with the 8 of Pentacles, which is hard work, you know, with the 8 of Pentacles, it's like you keep working on the same thing till you perfect it. So I feel like this has a lot to do with, okay, you want this that bad? Here's your moment of truth. You really got to break out of your chains and old habits, because the Emperor breaks through chains is willing to go to an entirely new experience, and then keep doing that over and over and over. You kind of have to show yourself through habits if you want to manifest it. It also, you know, we can't just say, oh, I want something, and then just go ahead and have it, right? We gotta put in the work. You know, we gotta show the universe, therefore ourselves spiritually, that we want something. We have to work out that muscle and grow it, right? Oops, excuse me. So I really feel like your actions and your habits and how consistent you are and hardworkingness is going to be your moment of truth. Is really going to, the more you do that, the more it's going to be better for you. Especially because I kept seeing the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. See? And under that is 2 of Pentacles, being able to balance everything out. So let's see what's your strength with the 4 of Wands. That was the one thing I didn't really get off the top quite yet. The Wheel of Fortune. And again, 4 of Wands is home too. So things are going to, if you are thinking about moving, or if you have moved, it's probably the best thing that you could have done for yourself. Also with the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, that tells me a lot of the determination and drive the King has mastered. You know what I mean? He's mastered himself when it comes to what guides him and his drive and what he really wants. He's determined. He don't stop for shit to get what he wants, you know? I just can't stop thinking about home or a house of some kind. It's very important for your environment, whether it's a house or the people in your environment or the habits that you partake in your downtime, let alone your work time. All of these are going to be a reflection of what you do end up manifesting. So that's why it's like, if you want something, then you better want it in every facet of your being. Let's see the... what did I say the Death card was? I think I just pulled it. Because I was supposed to do, normally in my placements, it's supposed to be spiritual guidance and the Queen of Pentacles. But I think they're both your spiritual guidance. I'll pull another for the most probable outcome. That's usually the 4th card, the last card. Let's clarify the Death card. No matter where it lands, it's corroborating with that Tower. It has to be a big, huge, life-changing thing. Yeah, this is spiritual guidance for sure. There has to be an ending here. It feels more like a warning. Ace of Swords. That was at the bottom of the deck, in the other deck when I pulled it. There's some information, new information. There's either going to be some clarity once you finally end something, or because of an ending, so because of a death of some kind, clarity is going to come in. Or when this clarity does come in, that's when all the ending, that's when it's like, all right, I got to end this. I got to cut this off. It's like very 2 of Swords, because 2 of Swords is like, I got to cut something off. And then the Ace of Swords is like, you pick the sword. You know what I mean? Let me clear. I want one more card for that. One more card, please. Oh, it gave me 2. 10 of Swords. So that's the ending of a lot of pain and mental confusion as well. And then the 2 of Pentacles, really being able to put in the work to balance out what you need versus your everyday, responsibilities. And with that Page, it's giving me that everyday responsibilities, that's going to be changing. It just seems like everything is changing. Let me clarify this Queen of Pentacles here. It's giving very earth. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Queen. But that's more about feminine energy. You know what I mean? The potential of something, the catalyst of something. So versus the masculine, which is more about manifesting, right? And putting things into action. So I feel like you have so much in your arsenal when it comes to how to stabilize yourself and make sure you're secure in your endeavors here. So it's like you have matured into that queen status, if you will. You don't have to be male or female. That's not, you should know by now watching these readings. That's not what it's about. But It seems like you have really evolved, you've elevated in terms of sitting on that throne and knowing exactly where that coin is supposed to go. You know what I mean? You see how she's holding the coin? Can you see this? Nope, I got it on the corner. You see how they holding the coin? Let me give me one more. Yeah, Nine of Swords is anxiety, and then we got Nine of Cups, which is overindulgence. There's a balance of these two, first off. So you guys, it's giving me very the one side of each scale here. Yeah, this is a mess. You see how she got two on each side? One side is like over anxiety, maybe being a little bit paralyzed. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do this, And then the Nine of Cups is like overindulgence. You might have been going back and forth. But now it's about balancing that, and that's what's going to take you into the Queen of Pentacles energy, which is stabilizing it and knowing exactly what to do with it. Both of these are going to birth something really great for you in terms of what you're whatever you decided to manifest. The Devil. Yeah, that's what I said. Both of these are two extremes. You got to find the balance in the middle. You know, you don't want to overindulge and not give a shit about nobody else but yourself. You don't want to have over anxiety. You know what I mean? That's like possessiveness. You know, with the Devil card. That's addiction or possession or feeling controlled rather than you controlling the narrative, you controlling the situation. Let me get the most probable outcome for this Libras. What did I say? The Star. Everything coming true. Everything manifesting. Let's clarify it. Oh, by the way, I got the Fool at the bottom of the deck, which is a brand new beginning. I told you, it's a clean slate. It's a clean slate, but you got to be able to start from the beginning. It's like baking a cake from scratch. No more Betty Crocker, right? That's what it is. And whatever you want to do or whatever you're trying to go towards, you can't go to Betty Crocker way on this. You got to start from scratch. And you can't, Betty Crocker would be easier. Betty Crocker would be easier, Libra. All you got to do is get the powder, and all you got to do, you don't got to use egg. You got to use this substitute and that something. Nope. Nope. Again, you see how she is holding both canteens here? It's giving me very Libra. Normally, I don't get that. But. Okay, and the Four of Cups is an offer that you might not want. And the King of Pentacles. Okay, building with somebody else. So you got a match here with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's that household situation I was talking about. You actually do have support here by your match here with this King of Pentacles. As well as the Seven of Pentacles, you see how he's, has planted things and he's investing in that, harvest that he's trying to let out, and an offer you can't refuse, or an offer that you might not see, I meant to say. You see how she's like really disappointed about those other cups, and she doesn't see that there's this really beautiful, sorry about the light, I'm trying to not catch it, but there's this beautiful new cup of love that's supposed to be emotionally supportive. I want one more. Why is the Four of Cups here when it comes to this King of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles? Also, you know what I'm getting as well? If this is not a significant other in your household, this could be you going from the Queen to the King and then really having to wait for, you know what I'm saying? Really have to wait for your seeds to sprout. And it's like, nothing's growing. But what you don't realize, because the Four of Cups is something you might not realize, that it is going to pop out eventually. It's going to take its time with this Knight of Pentacles. It's going to be nice and consistent. Just keep watering it. Keep doing what you have to do. There's going to be moments of doubt, confusion. You might want to give up, but I wouldn't give up. And with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, just have some introspection when it comes to those moments of doubt. Because the Hermit gives me very like, they say dark night of the soul, or some people it could be full on depression, or it's just like I'm just doubting everything and I'm nervous because I'm doubting everything and I don't want that to come into my manifestation. I don't think that's necessarily it either. Just go ahead into those depths, into them dark depths, and see what might be the doubt. See if they're even your doubts. See if they're doubts that other people has implemented into your mind. You know what I mean? Find out what they are. Do some shadow work. You don't know what shadow work is? Look it up because it's very important. All right, let me get some tea leaves. Romance is in the air. I'm telling you, this definitely have to do with a significant other. This could be your husband or very long-term committed person in your life who matches you very well and willing to support you. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex, so you guys could be a part of the LGBTQ plus community as well. Or this could be a friend like the king, because I have the king and I have the queen, right? This could be a friend who's very much like you that is already has already mastered what you were trying to do, maybe in a different way, because like I said, you have to start from scratch. So there's something about the bones that you might be able to get from this king, but you trying to be a king now. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Well, we're all going through that. So that's obvious. Also, that corroborates with the chariot that I got earlier. Remember? The chariot, a carriage. I got parrot. Someone will gossip about your secrets. I told you there's a reason why y'all can't tell everybody what you manifesting completely. And I'm feeling like for some of you, you don't have, it's not even about somebody's gossiping like, it's like somebody's running their mouth. So you could be so you could be telling a friend something, right? Or a family member, and then they're telling somebody else what you were telling them, and it's innocent and everything, but whoever they told might have said, oh, she can't do that because of this and that and this and this, that, and the third. He can't do that because blah, 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 blah. And then they go back to you, and then they create this doubt in your mind that was unnecessary. So keep in mind who you're telling and why. Like, don't bother. Beware of great pride. So a lot of you, so I got a parrot and a peacock. Okay, so that also tells me that somebody prideful who really wants to root for you but might have a little bit of jealousy or a little bit of their own shadow that might be triggering you. Also, you might think you're telling somebody because you want to share it, but really want to be a little prideful about it. Such thing as having a whole bunch of talk without enough walk. So maybe you should, talk and walk on your own and let that and balance itself out before you run your mouth to other people. I suggest, from what I'm seeing here, to not tell anybody what you're manifesting until it has come into fruition, until you see those sprouts from the seed that you put. A change for a better, I got butterfly, and then I have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. So yeah, this might be a confirmation. And pale, time to get out of a situation, is at the bottom. Again, that was me saying you got to get out of your environment, or maybe stop talking to the same people. If you have a goal that you are trying to do, right? I'm going to use this as an example, but please put this where it applies to you, okay? If you have a goal, let's say you're running a business, that's the easiest shit to say, and you're telling everybody your ideas, and they're like, well, that's not possible because this, and that's not possible because you need a loan, and that's not possible because the world is about to do this, and maybe look at these people. Are they running a business? You talking about, oh, I want to get married and I'm ready to go to the next level, and you're like, no, you can't do that because people are doing this and people do that, and eventually things happen. It's like, are they single? Is everybody who's giving you this advice about being with somebody, have they even been in a long-term relationship? I'm just saying. I'm not saying this to demonize anybody or anything like that, but I think, with the vulture, I remember how I showed you the high priestess who's deep under here now because I'm a hot mess. There she is. You know what I mean? I wouldn't take it too far, but there's a reason why you're feeling some type of way. Y'all wouldn't know whether this is intentionally malicious, somebody talking about you guys or giving you the wrong idea or bringing in doubts. But for a big majority of you, I don't think it's even about that. I don't even think it matters whether it's malicious or not. The fact of the matter is, it's throwing you off your A game in your head up in here, and you don't need it. That's the last thing you need right now, because intuitively, you know that you have to create this. These cards. Right here. This is the focus. Okay? Libra season. This is the focus. And people have a place in your life for sure. They might be a partnership one way, but that don't mean they're supposed to be a partnership in everything, especially when it comes to a decision that you have to make for yourself. It's called self for a reason. Self as in one. Okay? Let me pull up some angel cards, and then we'll be done with that. Alright. Okay, you are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. That is what the chariot is all about. Keep facing your true north, okay? Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution expression. Some of you guys might have to tell somebody, no, I'm not doing that. Or no, mind your business. Maybe not like that, but just, you might have to speak up for yourself. What you want to do might have to do with sharing your voice. It could be singing. It could be speaking. I don't know if it's necessarily motivational speaking. It's telling your story. It might have to do with social media is what you want to do. Let me get one more. Is there one more for Libra? Yep. Okay, pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. That means exactly what I said earlier, from going from the Queen to the King of Pentacles. that you are evolving into the next phase in your life, and that is the direction that you need to go on consistently go on. No more old habits. No more old habits with old people. You can love them and still do new things and do what you gotta do. You know? They could be your best friends. They could be your childhood friends. They could be, you know, your family members that you hold down and will always hold down. But at the end of the day, this is your journey and it has nothing to do with nobody else. So if anybody wants to help you, you could take that little seed. You could take that little water. But at the end of the day, this is your garden. At the bottom of the deck is Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? We just talked about her. That's you. Okay? So I hope this reading helped. And have a good season this October. Bye.